How's it going, guys? Welcome to Ambrose Landscape YouTube channel. I just did a live video for like 6 minutes, and I was wondering why no one was coming into to watch the video, and I didn't realize that I had it on private. So this whole time I'm watching, I'm like, why is no one watching? But anyway, so I want to do a quick little video, guys. It's been almost actually over a week since I posted a video, so I wanted to do one on the new Equipment Defender racks. Hey, Lucas, how's it going, dude? You were in my last video. Dang, you're always here. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Bees Landscaping? So in this video, what I want to talk about is if you guys had any questions so far on the Equipment Defender racks versus the Green Touch. I know a lot of guys have been wondering which way to go. I've been noticing that a few people from my affiliate link, it seems like there's quite a lot of people between me, Kevin from Fall River, and Brian from Brian's Lawn Maintenance. We've been getting a lot of sales through our affiliate links. So good question. Hold on, let me get to that in a second. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about that. I'm not bashing Green Touch, basically just answering your guys' question. I do have a video coming out, hopefully either tomorrow or the next day, with a more in-depth between the Equipment Defender, between this and my previous rack. So, okay, looks like we got a lot of questions, so let's get to them. Mason, how's it going, buddy? Hooser, how's it going, man? And Bivik, oh gosh, dude, I'm so bad with names, but from Belgium, how's it going, man? That's insane. So, Mark, good question. How far do they stick out? So that's one of the biggest things that I noticed, and it was something that was actually told. Kevin from Fall River was the first one to point this out. So they stick out about 2 or 3 inches, I think about 2 inches or so more than the Green Touch ones, the yellow ones. So that's kind of, for me, it's not that big of a deal because now I have a little bit more space between the Edge Pro because they stick out so much further. The biggest downside is if you have a small enclosed trailer, if you have either a 5 or 6 foot wide trailer, that really will interfere with your mowers coming in. So that was one of the things, because Kevin has a 6x12, so he said that it really, with them sticking out, because that's just from the racks. That's not including the handles or even the trimmers. So it sticks out even further. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around, show you guys. So this is how far it is from, I'm trying to get a good shot. Oh, nope, not gonna get it. But you can see it sticks out pretty good. One of the things I noticed is that with the Green Touch, guys were mounting the mounts to 2x4s. So if you were to do that with the Green Touch, basically it would stick out the same distance. So if you were to add 2x4s onto this, now you're sticking out even more. So that's one of the downsides about it. Though I do like the way that the brackets mount. It was a lot simpler compared to Green Touch, because these ones you use 2 bolts, you mount onto the rack, and then the bracket, where on the Green Touch you use more of the Allen wrench bolts, which kind of sucks, and I talk about that in my video. Let me get to some of these other questions from you guys. Gonzalez, how's it going, buddy? Mitch, I'm getting a new steel trimmer and blower tomorrow. That's awesome. Good job, man. Steel. And guys, just to let you know, I have nothing against steel. I actually love my steel BR600 versus my PV770T. And I talk about that. I haven't used a steel trimmer in a long time, but I have nothing against steel. Even though I am an Echo UAG member, I still will choose whatever I like personally, and I've said it multiple times, I like this blower a lot better. So next one, Fire Productions, could you do a real-time mowing, no music, just a day of a landscaper? Yeah, I could do that. I've done that in the past where I've done videos of no music. Some guys like it, some don't. It's kind of a nice break. I need to probably get some footage today, because as you guys can see, I am mowing. I'm taking my lunch break right now, but the grass is growing like crazy, and so I just got back from my lunch break. But anyways, mower's been doing pretty good. So yes, I will be doing a couple of those videos, because I know some guys like it with no music. Let's see, from Harry Fitzgerald, how easy are they to take off the rack? Are they quick release? So basically, the way that you remove these is the same exact way that you remove Green Touch. So basically all you do is pull up on this handle, pull out, and then it will slide out of the lock, or the fitting, or whatever you want to call it right there. So it's actually not time consuming at all. It's very similar. It's the same concept as Green Touch. One of the things I did do was I faced the whatever you want to call these, I can't, the mount bracket, I faced it forward. My previous ones, I faced it backwards. So what you would have to do is when you would insert it, you have to go around, pull, it's kind of swinging around and then lock it in. But now I just have to, slide it in forward and then lock it in. So that kind of saves a little bit of time, but it creates less of a headache, to be honest. So, sorry, man, I've been getting a lot of comments. How's it going, guys? All right. So that was your question. Mitch, I'm getting the Still. What is the same price for the Echo Mix? The Still FS56, which I don't know Still equipment that well, so you have to let me know what that is. Rain here, mowing is slow. Oh, dude, I know we've just had some rain. Finally, we have some nice weather. It's supposed to be like this all week, so I'm excited about that. Swags, how's it going, buddy? I love my Edge Pro, but my legs don't like it. Oh, that's one of the things I hate about the Edge Pro. The legs don't bother me because I always wear pants, but what bothers me is I constantly get rocks flinging up into my face. There's been times where the rocks go straight up into my nose, then I get nosebleeds. There's been times where rocks have hit my face and I started bleeding. So I've shattered a glass window with it. I've had an employee last year, he shattered a glass window with it, so it wasn't good. But yeah, I love the Edge Pro. Some guys don't like it. That's completely fine. I've really liked it. So let me just get to the next question. How do I get free Echo equipment? Well, that's the great thing is that, for one, it's not free for me because I have to do video reviews on it. So if you guys saw the time it takes for me to set up all my equipment, to record everything, to do the editing, and then submit it, it's a lot of time. Like, I can easily go make more money mowing yards than it does to take to edit and record a video. So it's not, people say it's free equipment. Really, it's not. At least for me, it's not, because the time I put into my videos, it's not free. So, you know, you have to sign up to become an Echo UAG member. I don't think they're taking on anyone as of right now. They're completely booked, but once the end of the year comes out, they're going to be redoing applications or whatever like that. So, so let's see. Let's go ahead and go to the next question. Blades of Grass. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Let's see. This is. Oh, that's not for me. Let's see. Blades, we just got our Defender Rex, so we'll see how it holds up. You know, I hope you like them, man. They've been doing pretty good for me. I haven't had one complaint. If they're built just like Green Touch, which they basically are, then you shouldn't have any problems, because I had no problems at all with my Green Touch. The only thing I had a problem with was the engine mounts, which we will discuss in the video that's going to be released in about a day or so. The engine mounts that come with them, I decided not to place them on my trimmer or on my racks, basically because you have to constantly adjust them. And well, I guess if I mounted it right here, I wouldn't. For me, they were getting in the way, and so I decided not to put the engine mounts on there. But one of the holders that rests onto the back of the trimmer, they do break, and so luckily Equipment Defender is aware of it, because it happened to me and it happened to Kevin from Fall River. So they sent out replacement parts right away. So luckily they are aware of the situation. So if that does happen to you, contact Equipment Defender right away, because then they'll send you out some free stuff. Let's go ahead and go to the next question. Let's see. Juan, how's it going, buddy? So these are just copies of the Green Touch Rock, just a different color. Yeah, you know, to be honest, Tommy, it kind of basically is. You know, they both have patents on them. I don't know if it's the same patent. I don't know what one has over the other. Like I said, I don't really know the whole back history of the company, because I think I briefly asked the owner. He didn't really go into too much depth. But yes, basically the concept is exactly the same. The locking mechanism right up here, the way that they release, the way that they insert, even the brackets look almost exactly the same, just a couple things different. So Equipment Defender kind of took a different, I guess you could say some of the weak points, or some of the things that on the Green Touch trimmer racks, they kind of changed up. I do like the combination lock on this one a lot better than Green Touch, because Green Touch is more of just a padlock with locks, where this one has like a secondary locking mechanism. So not only do you have to turn this, but when you place in your combination code, you also have to turn the combination code and then pull this down in order to release the trimmers. And so if someone were to try to steal your racks, if they didn't know how to, you know, because if I have it turned this way, I can get it out, but like if they don't know how to do that, then luckily it kind of adds as a second mechanism. But basically, yeah, they are kind of similar with a few things different. Let's see. Let's go to the next ones. Fire Productions, your videos and YouTube channel and other YouTubers inspire, not expired, to start my lawn care company. That's great, man. That's what we should all be here for, is to help inspire people and not really put people down. So Apex Lawn Care, do they have engine support mounts like Green Touch? Yeah, so The difference between them is that Equipment Defender looks like they did the same kind of engine mounts that was on the previous model, which was they kind of mount out and they're all kind of interlocked through one, not two, but they're kind of all together, mounted together, where Green Touch, if you look at their pictures, they're more individualized. So I can see where the Green Touch ones would probably save a little bit of time because it did take a little bit of time to put the engine mounts on for the Equipment Defender. So they did do a different way, but for $260 for the 4 trimmer rack, both companies do come with engine mount supports, which is nice because the previous models didn't do that. Mongolia, hi Ambrose, thanks for the business intelligence. What is your thoughts on bench grinder versus hand grinder for blade sharpening? Can you also tell us if you prefer Honda commercial versus residential? When I first started out, I was using bench grinders, and I was getting a pretty good cut, and then I switched over to hand grinders because they were faster. But the problem with doing that is that you're not getting a good even cut on the blade, so the life of the blade doesn't last. I actually just bought a nice commercial bench grinder for like $450. It's been great. I've been trying to get a video up on it. I need to do that soon, but that thing's been really good. So kind of goes off of preference. I've noticed that hand grinders, you can kind of get things done a little bit faster. You don't have to place them in a vise, which is nice. Where a bench grinder, you don't have to. Where a hand grinder, you do. Honda commercial versus residential. I love my HRX 217. I actually have the commercial version, and I prefer this one over the commercial because it's lighter, the handlebars fold down, and it's been a great mower for me. But a lot of it has to do with the weight. I love the weight of this one, where the commercial one is way too heavy, and it was leaving ruts constantly in my yard. So I don't even use it. It just sits in my shed, to be honest. So Mason, can you get the Edge? Oh, where can you get the Edge Pro? You can get it. You can find it on eBay. You can find it on their website, edgepro.com. Hold on, trash truck going through. I always get it off of. I just get it off of eBay, to be honest. So let's see. Neil, do you still have the X1? Yes, I do. It has not been in your videos for a long time. I don't use it for my jobs. I only use it for my property. If you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this. I just bought a property a couple months ago, and I'm actually going to be building my shop. It's supposed to be next month if everything goes smoothly. We already have all the plans placed, so we got to start on the excavating and concrete hopefully within the next couple weeks. But I still have the X1, but I only use it for certain jobs. But for a good majority of my yards, I don't even use it, to be honest. I use my walkers. I've been really happy with that. Adventures of Rob, I prefer the Edge with the trimmers than the Edge Pro. Less rocks go flying. Yeah, a lot of guys do. That's the thing about the Edge Pros is they fling too much rocks, and that's one thing I absolutely hate. I mean, it's the same with a string trimmer. You're gonna do it, but a metal blade edger, the reason why I don't like them is because you can easily chip up the concrete, especially if you have a newbie working with you. And then you have to change the blades. That takes a little bit of time. So I've been using that for like 5 years, and I've loved it. And I probably won't ever switch to anything else. So, Michael, do you like your GMC truck? Yeah, it's a Chevy, but so far it's been good. I've been using it more than my diesel because it's so much easier to drive around town, since the diesel has, it's a stick shift, so it's a granny gear, so it takes forever to get up and going. But anyways, yeah, I've been really liking them. So make a video on servicing your equipment. Yes, I will do that. Hopefully once I build my shop, then I can start getting more videos such as that. But as of right now, I'm working on a sheds and enclosed trailer until I do that. So once I get my own house, I'll finally have my own studio and camera set up, all ready to go. And then once I get my own garage shop, then I can get some more videos like that. So let's see. Mason, what are your thoughts using your last name for landscaping? It can kind of work. It can kind of not. If you have a good reputation, if you're not doing anything, or if you don't have family members that can possibly screw up your reputation, then you can use your last name. That's no problem. I used mine, even though some of my family members aren't really. Luckily, the ones that were troublemakers moved away, so that was nice. So it can kind of, if your family has a bad reputation, then don't use your last name. And in the future, if you plan. All right, guys. So sorry about that. I was getting a phone call, so I had to pick it up. So anyways, yeah, if you use your last name, if you plan on in the future selling your company, that's something to look for or look into as well. But there's nothing wrong with your last name as long as you have a good reputation where it's not going to come back and bite you in the butt. Let's see. How are the backpack blower racks from Lucas? I actually really like them. They're very solid racks. I love them. The only thing I don't like is the time it takes to get them out, place them back in. So if you're on a constant go, doing yard after yard after yard, it can get really annoying. But if you're just like me, where I do this one large condo like that's behind me, then it's definitely going to be a problem. So I don't know why this guy's parking here, but anyways, they're great racks. The backpack sprayer racks right there too are really good. What string do you use? That's from A14. I've been using the let's see. I've been using the Echo Black Diamond. This is the stuff that was sent to me from Echo, and I've actually been really impressed with it. 0.095 with the sharp edges. I've actually seen quite an improvement compared to the last stuff I was using. So let's see who's next. Edge Pro, you can get it on Amazon. Yeah, you can. Are you doing a video on the Walker Dethatcher? I think I've gotten a little bit of footage. I don't think I'll probably be doing anytime soon, so probably not. But from Nick, where are you located? I'm located in Sequim, Washington. Okay, he's in Washington. Thank you. Let's see. So anyways, it looks like that's all good to go with questions. So hopefully I answered some of the questions for you guys. Like I said, I do have the full video on the trimmer racks versus Green Touch coming out in a day or so, whenever I have time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on Ambrose Landscaping.